And yeah, I'm really frustrated. I messed up here, guys. It's all screwed now. I have over 40,000 pesos here, guys, in the most epic toy you can imagine. Today you're going to join me to see the most epic collectible that exists, at least for me. Check out how it's going, guys. We started really early in the morning and now it's already night. Issue 64, we're at 64% out of 100. Guys, we're still working on the legs. Today I spent about 4 or 5 hours on the legs. And the thing is, I made a mistake at some point, I don't know where, but I made an error with the legs and put them on wrong. Now they're done, I already fixed them. I had to really study how the gears and everything went, but now it's all set. As you can see, it's already nighttime. The legs are done, so let's move on to the next step. I'm telling you, if you make a mistake with something, suddenly it gets more complicated, you can't keep going because it just won't fit together, right? But anyway, the little legs are done here, finally, after a long afternoon. Guys, this is how it's going so far. I think I got way ahead, I haven't uploaded any videos, but anyway, this is how Mazinger is coming along. We've already put the legs on, we've already put the feet on, which gave me a lot of trouble. I made a mistake up here, I had to fix it, and in the end, this is how it's going. There's an issue here, we had to make an adjustment because it has a little plate, this one right here, whose threading gets stripped. When you put the screw in, it doesn't hold anymore. So even a little piece of metal came out. This part is a bit damaged, so we put a washer underneath using one of the extras we had left over. These are the adjustments you have to make. And sometimes there are parts that are a bit lower quality. Even though they're metal, sometimes they just don't work as well. But it's getting there. Look, it's almost done. Almost. We're on issue number 67. No, that's not true. We're on 73. And yes, I'm really frustrated. Where did I mess up, guys? I'm sure this piece goes here and that one goes up there. I'm almost done, but this part of the chest just won't fit. I've spent 2 hours there trying to figure out what I did wrong. Unfortunately for one, I had several wet volumes. I think that had a big impact. Second, isn't there like some kind of three-dimensional guide for that? They're the same pieces, although this one is bigger and this one is smaller. They tell you, but it's complicated without all the information. I'm pretty sure the magazine was wet there, so I couldn't see it well. I also think I made a mistake here. These go here differently because it's a different assembly, unlike the cars I build since it's a robot. Anyway, here it is. Today I feel frustrated and tired after spending many hours working on it. And at the end of the day, because of a small mistake with 2 screws, it didn't work out, right? I have to take all of this apart and try to put it back together again so it turns out right. I'm going to see how I can do it, because moving this could cause mistakes and I'm not following the order anymore. Now it depends on my skills, and another mistake could affect the head. You have to be careful assembling it. Commander Alex from the old guard sent me PDFs showing the parts, but they don't have assembly instructions. Still, the parts help me guide myself a bit better. Fortunately, the last issues aren't wet anymore and are fine now, so I can assemble it. But today, gentlemen, I got really frustrated, tired and annoyed, but I think I'll make it. Here it goes. It's coming together and turning out great. Time to reassemble this part, gentlemen. You can see the little legs again. I managed to get it out as best as I could, and now let's assemble this part. Time to fix it. I've marked it with red so I don't put it on backwards. Let's try to fix it without damaging or making the assembly worse, since it has screws and can be reassembled. Just in case I move something and then can't remember how it goes back together. Right now I don't have the manuals, or well, I do have them, but they're not really needed. Why? Because I've already lost track of the process, so now I have to do it myself with my own hands, and with my intelligence and wisdom, I'm screwed now. Haha, just kidding. It should turn out fine. To know where the screws go, I'm putting them in their places like this, in specific spots, so I don't mix them up. Here, along my table, they're laid out and marked so I know where each one goes. Gentlemen, I did it purely from memory. I took all the pieces apart, put them back together, and now it makes more sense. This didn't move as smoothly as it does now. See, it goes down from here and is very stiff. It's solid metal. Also, this part looks more squared off. I mean, it looks better, more aesthetically pleasing, right? I think so. It was put together really badly, and I'm telling you, I already checked here, and yes, it was an issue with the magazines. They were wet, and since they were wet, I couldn't really see how they were supposed to go there. It's something to check before assembling. Whenever you want to assemble anything, if you look for a good guide, in this case, well, my pride didn't let me look it up on the internet, but they told me and showed me that there are several videos where they're assembling it. At school, they taught me not to use YouTube. You had to figure it out yourself. That's how they taught me at school. I'm old school, I'm already senile, so well, I didn't want to look it up, that's it. There it is, symmetrical and now moving smoothly side to side from the legs. The first time I put it together, it didn't have this hip movement, and now it does. Here you can see how it moves. And the whole thing was that I mixed this one up with this one should go here and this one here, but to get there I had to take apart the whole back, the legs, and start all over again. It's done now, just over 2 hours. We're having it checked to ensure every screw is in place. Let's see how it goes. We finally managed to assemble the tower, gentlemen. This is the tower that holds up Mazinger, and well, look, there it is, it's ready, just waiting for its head. I hope nothing goes wrong anymore. We're on number 80, only 20 issues left, and we're just working on these towers, these 2 towers. And here I'm going to take my time, because it's a lot of grunt work, a lot of grunt work. It's not very complicated, it's just an LED that will be connected to a circuit, but it's pure grunt work, because you have to assemble it module by module. It's one little square after another, 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 and in the end, I guess you're gonna stand it up? Here are more parts to assemble the base, see what I mean? One little square after another, one little square after another, and there it goes. This is just grunt work, which is why I haven't uploaded it. It's all assembling and putting it together, right? Yeah, it takes a little while and it's laborious, but 80% of the project is done. We only have 20% left, guys. We're already assembling. The base of Mazinger is huge. I don't even fit on the table anymore. We're on issue 85. We're almost done. There's Mazinger. Look how nice it looks. What do you think? They gave the head some luck and I think we're done. What about the arms? But you can see that now it's just about assembling it. We're almost finished. Something I want to recommend is that you use a special glue or special adhesives for this part. I don't like this since for such an expensive collectible everything should be assembled with screws. Here it needs glue and I used a special glue that's strong. It's for collectibles, actually it's for modeling. And with this one the plastic doesn't get stained, it doesn't look marked or anything like that, and it sticks really well. The thing is, you do have to let it dry. This goes like this. It's the little base that goes there, the base for Mazinger. Excuse the redundancy, and we'll leave this one for last. It asks you to put it on now and I think it gets glued, but I'll do it last. Let it be the one that closes the video, so shall we keep building it? It's going great. Look, for example, sticking this thing onto this without staining the plastic is a challenge for me. You can add some putty inside and place it for a better result. I think that's what I'm going to do. I glued this one and you could see there wasn't even a spot. It's a luxury collectible, so it has to be spotless, perfectly clean. So I think I will use this putty so we don't risk staining it. We finally reached issue 87. It took me quite a while. I feel like there were issues where they didn't include much, and now at the end they're making them really long. I mean, you really have to assemble a lot in this issue. Look at everything it has. If you've been following the videos, you'll remember that the first ones were really simple. Sometimes just 2 or 3 pieces, and look here, there are a lot, really a lot of pieces. Here. Seems like they're cramming everything in now just to wrap it up by issue 100, right? But wow. Well, we've already placed the circuits. This is where we'll see if what we did is right, because the head part has to fit with this part here, and also with what's underneath, right? There are lights that go on the bottom part of the base, so we're doing well, slowly but surely as they say. Now we're going to put the head in where it should go, and now comes the cool part. The final assembly, I hope. I only have 13 issues left to finish. They really went overboard here. I've been here since one of the early issues, maybe the 5th, we finished putting it together. I've been taking care of this head for almost a month and a half so it doesn't get damaged, putting it in a safe place and making sure its little points are protected. We packed everything up, and I've had this base since around issue 7 or 8, this base here, which is the base for the head. The only thing that came in this were these 2 little hinges so it can move like this, really cool, but that's ridiculous. I mean, why didn't they give me these hinges from the start? As early as issue 5, I don't know, 10, 15. That way I could have had it like this without all the hassle. You know what I mean? Be careful with the head. It's one of the most valuable parts and can't be replaced or remade, right? I can't believe they didn't give me the hinges until just now. I mean, that's just too much. With this, it would have been secure and in a safe place. Even displayed in my showcase, right? There, displaying it so it wouldn't get damaged. But, well, at least it helps me take better care of it. They really went too far. I was in the next module, folks, and let me tell you, I always clean the table in case I have any leftover parts. That way, I can see where they go or why I have extras, right? Here, you should have only 1 extra screw of each type in each bag, since they include 1 extra. It caught my attention, so I went back to the previous issue, issue 87, because I found another circuit on my table. I checked another circuit and it's the same. Here in the guide it says there's only 1, look. Only 1 is included, but 2 are included. Maybe one is a spare or these circuits get damaged, I'm not sure. What's odd is that it's not mentioned here. And in the same way, there are 3 little clamps left over from these. Here it says there should be 3, but there are 6. So I don't know if this was a packaging error or something happened. It's the first time this has happened with these issues. I even spent a good amount of time checking everything was set up, and yes, everything is the same. This board is the same as the previous one, but it's great because if at some point the motherboard gets damaged, you already have a spare, right? That's cool, but I don't like anything left over or missing. Everything has to be perfect, like me. Just kidding. You should see everything I've struggled with, like I mentioned earlier. Just look. All of this came in a single issue. Everything you're seeing here came in just one issue. I've been trying to assemble the base for a while now. I'll show you the base in a bit. It's getting there. But seriously, some issues at the beginning had nothing, just one big one. These are packed with everything. Just look at this, huh? It's impressive. I don't know how they managed to store them, but all of this was stacked in a box, and that's how it came. Believe it or not, guys, I'm only on issue 90. Look, what a mess I have. I can't fit anything else on the table. But anyway, here we go, and finally we're going to put the head on. Do you remember the battery tester we had? The circuit tester that we built in the first issues goes here in this bottom part. All the circuitry is ready now, it's just assembly, right? Alright, here we go. We're finally going to put the head on, okay? This is what we've all been waiting for, and now we're going to connect all the circuitry. This is where we'll see if we can actually pull this off. If it turned out well, next would be the chest and the arms. We're on issue 90, we're almost done, but these issues, these last 10 issues have been the hardest of all. But really the hardest? Because in 10 issues it feels like they put in about 20, right? But well, it's fine, because it was getting really expensive. I think it was already taking too long, and dragging it out more would have been complicated. Well, there it is. Let's put it together now. We already have the head here. I'm going to assemble it right now. I can't do it and show you at the same time because I don't have a proper tripod or anyone to help me, so we're going to put it together. It's very important that we make sure all the cables are fine. The circuitry looks great. The rainbow looks good too. Guys, I'm tired. It's already very late. Issue 91. Well, here it goes. Look, there it goes. And here, like this, and here. Only 8 issues left. I didn't want to finish today, but it's already kind of late. Whew. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but it's getting there, guys. Almost done. We finally finished assembling the base. This is the base that holds all the wiring and will support Mazinger. There's something here that worries me. This is the only thing that supports Mazinger. These 4 metal pieces, and they're attached to the base. But if you ask me if it's really strong, well, not really. Because it doesn't have, well, like a real support. We're not done yet. I hope something else goes here, because if this is what's holding Mazinger, this is going to break in the long run. It's a very fragile plastic. I think the weak point of this Mazinger is this kind of plastic. I mean, overall the figure is really good, but all the accessories, the display base, the diorama, they're not that great. It's plastic, very cheap. In fact, I had to change some screws because the ones it came with weren't really suitable. They didn't give me confidence. We got more screws, put in high strength screws, and let's see how it goes. It has some manufacturing defects. It's part of what you experience when you build something that needs assembly, but it's coming along. It's almost 90-something% done. This is issue number 93. There are only 7 chapters left and we'll be done with this mission. We'll finish it with satisfaction. We'll be able to finish it well. Will it work? The wiring? I'm worried about it. I won't arrange them until I put the cover on. I'll tape and organize them so they look neat. Let's see how it goes. Stay to the end to see the result. Last package, 95 of 100. Here, there are only 5 issues left and we'll be able to have this gem fully assembled at the end. In the end, I have to do a few more aesthetic details like cleaning and polishing it, but you'll see how beautiful it is. Honestly, it's worth it. Right now, I'm already tired. There comes a point where doing it so quickly really wears you out. I think that's why you need to take your time to do it. I'm making sure to get it done, because I don't like leaving things unfinished. If I leave things pending, I end up not finishing them. So it's better to just finish it. 5 more installments and we're done. Today we finish one more, sir. Poor guy. Naive. Installment 95. And we've already added the fire effect. Well, the little chest that shoots fire, this has a light. It took me a lot of work to put in the LED because it's an LED strip that goes from here to here. Well, but we're almost there, The last 15 installments have been the hardest of the whole build we've done. Really? These ones? They're exhausting me, I just want to finish. Only 3 left, then I'm done. I really need to rest. Check this out. Look at all it has. I mean, in the installment where there was only 1 screw, they could have included part of this, don't you think? Look, check this out. Look at all this. You can tell they just wanted to finish it. Look at everything it comes with. You can tell they just wanted to finish it because they threw everything in, everything. I don't know, we hadn't had so much pile up until now, right now. Look folks, now I'm really exhausted, but I'm not going to stop until I finish it. Check out the mess. I don't know what this thing is called, I can't pronounce it, but look at the size of this thing, check it out, this is incredible. I have a wide angle camera, I'm going to bring it a little closer so you can see everything, but the size is insane. Impressive this thing, if you're a fan of Mazinger, we all know how it would enter, it's incredible, wow. I'm really tired guys, but I have to finish it. I'm on issue 97 and I still haven't finished it. This one came with everything complete. Yeah, putting it together is tough. The only bad thing is that to put in the batteries, you have to take apart this whole section. Otherwise, you can't put them in. It has sounds and these lights turn on. Issue 98 is beautiful. Guys, we're just 2 away from finishing and look what's in this one. They're missiles. I was just looking at them and they're missiles. I think they go in the hands. I'll show you in a moment. Now the base. As it turned out, we've almost finished the base and we're going to make the missiles. I suppose they go on the chest and some go on the sides. I'm tired and unsure what I'm doing, but there are 2 issues left and I want to finish today. Issue 98. Let's go with 99. We only have 2 issues left. Mazinger's entire base is already assembled and complete. Nothing is missing. We have the scanner in its storage mode. For keeping it when it's flying, it's great, it's very complete. We need to fix a few things before moving on to the next to last issue. After this issue, the Grand Mazinger comes out, which would be number 101, which is the continuation. But anyway, this is where Mazinger ends. We have 2 left to finish. And as I said throughout the videos, guys, check out the last issues, those huge boxes. When at the beginning it was just 1 or 2 gears, that's really crazy. But there it is, it's almost done, we're almost finished. Finally, it's another day, it's already Sunday, I'm rested, so let's finally finish. This is despite the fact that this piece is of very good quality, and I keep saying it, it has electrical parts that are very cheap. For example, this connector is very cheap. I had already put this one in, and here, well, the stopper they put is very low. We put it in, it fit well, but this one seemed very delicate. So I grabbed it by the tip and it bent and broke, it came off completely. If you leave it like that, you can glue it, but honestly, I don't trust it. When something is like that, it comes off. It's not good to leave it like that, because as far as I understand, this one is going to connect somewhere else, which will go like this. So just imagine you leave it kind of in place, or you kind of glue it, or you try to fix it and it goes into the other part. It'll probably get stuck inside and stop working, so it's important to pay attention to who you build these Mazingers with. Or when you're going to buy them, because a lot of times you say, oh well, it's 20,000 pesos and you just buy it and all that, but there are parts that won't work for it because exactly these kinds of things happen. Ultimately, no matter how much you try, it just won't fit anymore. Let's replace it with this higher quality one. This one has a special connector cut that I don't use anymore, but it should work exactly the same. We're going to change this connector to make it a little longer and adapt it, obviously checking with our multimeter to make sure everything is fine. And this is where I tell you that there are parts that, no matter how good you are at assembling things, just won't work out. Because the electrical part is really important. For this kind of collectible, it's most important that everything works perfectly and comes out right. We're only missing 2 issues now, this one is huge, so it's going to take us a little while, and right now I'm going to solder this to fix it, to make sure it's good. That's why, gentlemen, you need to have good eyesight. I've spent more than 10 minutes trying to find this piece. I said it's a black bushing, I think, to put it in here, right? A little black bushing. A little black bushing, and check this out, It's a piece of plastic, it got stuck here and it was blocking this, which is actually what I needed. Man, I really messed up, but anyway, here we go, we already fixed both of them. Look, they turned out great, and these are going to go here, which are Mazinger's fists. And obviously they make noise, well actually they light up. I think this lights up red, but anyway, I wanted to tell you how much time you waste here if you don't have everything clean and if you can't see well without glasses. Gentlemen, it's crucial to ensure perfection. Finally, issue 100, something that once seemed unreachable. Finally, we're going to put an end to this. And these shoulder pads, they never told me how to put them on. Now I know how to put them on. In fact, I can actually put them on now. Those dots are supposed to go there, but they never told me how. I think this is the video I've recorded with no major editing, no lighting, nothing, because that's how tiring it's been. And well, there it is, issue 100. 3 doubles in the fan, and now the magazines are in, but before there was a piece of cardboard in the back, which they didn't include this time. I kind of feel like Salvat was already pretty tired too, and then came issue 100, 101, I don't know if they started over from scratch. But then comes Great Mazinger, which is another 100 issues, I imagine, I don't know, but here is Mazinger Z, the original, the first one finally, issue 100. Let's finish it. This is Great Mazinger, it's cool, it's good. I don't know if this one also comes with its cup and everything, but here they're already promoting it to you, right? I'm not asking you. The following issues, every week a new issue to build your Great Mazinger. The collection consists of at least 100 issues, one each week. As you can see, look, here they really went all out. We've got a lot. I've spent a lot of time with the shoulder pieces here on the desk, and look at what they put here. Fit the shoulders assembled in issues 9 and 12, put them on the left and right sides. I could have done this a long time ago, not kept them here. I waited just in case, though I wasn't sure why, since these get changed anyway. I already put some with lights, but you can also do it without. And finally, we're almost done. We just need to assemble this, but it made me laugh a lot. There's only that bag left and we're finished. Let's see what it says. Well, the instructions, they should have included a congratulations here. Well, it says, final assembly, that's how it looks, but a congratulations would have been nice. Here in big letters, at least, come on, with all the money and time you invest, they could at least include a congratulations, guys. And after a long time, we finally have Mazinger Z fully assembled. Guys, with its blades, it comes with a bunch of accessories which I'll show you later in short videos. Its remote control is awesome. Let's turn it on. As you noticed during the assembly, it has a small switch back here. Let's turn on the base. You turn it on here. As you can see, the lights turn on. Both lights are working right now. Later, we'll check out the turrets and everything. There are 4 in total, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. At night, it looks amazing. The brightness also works. We can adjust it to make it brighter or turn the lights off completely, as you can see. The audio control can also be adjusted. It has some little buttons here, right? It really uses a lot of batteries. Check this out, guys. I love it because it has a ton of features. Let's try them one by one. Mazinger, let's go. That's when it's coming out. Let's go with the next one, Builder. Builder down. Check out the eyes. Now let's go with the scanner. Do you see how the lights turn on? And the lights turn on because you'll remember that the scanner comes out from here, from the base. Something I really like is that you can turn on all the lights if you want. Let's see them all. There are the towers working without any problem, everything at 100%, and you can also turn them off in photonic beam mode.
Photon beam.
Remember the breast fire?
Breast fire!
This looks incredible at night. Something I really liked about the breast fire. Actually, I'm going to turn off the lights so it looks better, because I have a lot of light so it can be seen well. But I think with the lights off, it'll look even better. Breast fire. He changed it, didn't he? With the lights off, it looks much better. I use studio lights, which is why it's so bright. Now let's move on to the iron cutters.
Cortador de hierro.
Obviously, when you put these on the base, they light up. I just don't have space to put them, but this is the best part. Check it out, okay? I hope you can get a good look. Rust Hurricane? Oh no, wait a second. Something was missing here. And it's really important that you do this. Whenever you use the Rust Hurricane, you have to remove this part. This has to be taken off because if you don't, this happens. It gets wet. I always wondered why this part was removed. And obviously there's a reason for it. It's held on by magnets. And if you throw it, here it goes again. Check this out, okay?
Rust Hurricane!
Did you see that? This is my favorite. It's amazing. Wow, no.
Rust Hurricane!
I just put a little bit of water in it, but it's not recommended to always have water in it because if you leave it for a long time without using it, it starts to get bad. Even though it's made of plastic and it's well sealed, I recommend that you use it, play with it, use up the water, and then use a cotton swab inside to clean it and make sure there's no water left inside. If you don't, it will deteriorate. Also, always remove the batteries if you won't use it for a while, right? Now again, Hurricane.
Corrosive Hurricane!
Best one yet. Friends, see how far it goes. It feels cool. What do you think, guys? Let's take advantage and try everything. Freezing Ray? It's just that that's the one on the sides. That's where the lights go. Now let's try the missiles. Piercing missiles. Same, these light up at the base when you put them on, but I'm telling you, I don't have space. And the voices, you know.
Mechanical Beast! Mazinger Z will be your opponent! Damn Mechanical Beast! You really think you can beat Mazinger Z with that attack? Mazinger Z! You are invincible! You are immortal! Go, Mazinger Z! I'll face the forces of the sea, even if it costs my life! I will fight until the end alongside Mazinger Z!
It turns on here like I told you. Everything turns on and lights up, and with this you turn it off. Tell me if this isn't a gem. Honestly, I loved it. It's impressive. See how it turns on and lights up? It's amazing. Both together, man. How about that? I want to tell you guys I loved it and hated it at the same time. In the end, it was complicated, it was tough. I was already getting frustrated, but without a doubt, it's a gem. It's beautiful, you have no idea. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I think it's the Mazinger, the best Mazinger, the one and only. It's incredible. Even though I've seen many, I love this one. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you like it or not? I think all the kids who saw it on TV would be very happy with it. What do you think? I'll read your comments. A gem. Incredible, right? Incredible. I loved it. Well, folks, I'm signing off. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share it. Remember to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Be happy, and thanks for joining me on this adventure. This marks a new era for the channel as well. We're going to do things very similar to what we did here, but with other types of toys. That's right, so stay tuned. See you in the next one. Be happy. Goodbye. Bye.